Hi friends! I have another book for us. It's from our donated pile. This one is called Belinda's New Spring Hat. Do you see her hat? It's a box. Let's find out what kind of hat she ends up wearing. This is by Eleanor, Clymer, and the pictures are by Gioia, Fiammenghi. That is probably not how she says her name. Belinda's new spring hat. Now she has a grocery sack on her head. I like this book. It's very silly. Oh, now she has a colander on her head. It's like this strainer that you use to strain noodles. It was spring. The birds were singing. The flowers were blooming. All the ladies had new spring hats. They were going to wear them on Sunday. Mother and Jane, Cousin Ruth, Grandma. Belinda watched them all as they tried on their hats. She said, "I would like a new spring hat too." Mother said, "Of course you would. We will get you one." "When?" Belinda asked. "Well, not today," said Mother, "but soon. Just wait." It's hard to wait, especially when everybody else has what you want. Belinda waited. All the time she was playing, eating lunch, and resting, she waited. Oh, sometimes it is so good while we're waiting to go do something else. Do you see her chasing butterflies, climbing trees, eating her snack? At last, she decided not to wait any longer. "I'll have to find a hat myself," she thought. She is tired of waiting. So, she began to look for one. She looked in her room first, and right away she found something. "Here's a good hat," she said, and she put it on her head and went to show Mother. What do you think in her room would work as a hat? What do you see? Let's find out. Here she goes out of the room. Let's see what she chooses as a hat. "What? Belinda!" said Mother. Do you see what she has chosen? "What's that on your head?" "It's my new spring hat," said Belinda. "How does it look?" "It looks lovely," said Mother. "It looks like a lampshade." Belinda looked in the mirror. It did look like a lampshade. She put it back on the lamp and went to find something else. What else could she find? Here we are. This time she looked in the living room. What do you see in the living room? She's not in her bedroom anymore. "Here's a good hat," she said, and she went to show Aunt Jane. What do you think she chose? Here we are. "Why, Belinda," said Aunt Jane, "what's that on your head?" "It's my new spring hat," said Belinda. "Is it all right?" "It's fine," said Aunt Jane, "but, it's rather large, almost like a waste paper basket." Oh no, she put the trash can on her head. It's a very pretty trash can. I don't see it in this picture, huh? There's a flower pot. Belinda tried to look in the mirror again, but she couldn't see. She lifted her hat and peeked. It did seem to be like a waste paper basket. She put it on the floor. Look at, she made a mess when she put it on her head. She dumped all of the paper out, all of the trash out. So she cleaned up. She picked up the pieces of paper that had fallen out, and then she looked around some more. It's good for her to clean up after herself, huh? All right, we're gonna go into a new room in the house. Are you ready? What room is she in? That's the kitchen. "This ought to make a good hat," she said, and she went to show Grandma. Do you see the kitchen has a sink and a stove, pots and pans, the oven. She opened the oven. We shouldn't open oven doors without grown-ups nearby. Look at, there's some eggs. What do you think she found to be a hat? There she goes. She's ready. Let's see what she's wearing. Oh, why, Belinda, said Grandma. What is that on your head? It's my new spring hat, said Belinda. Do you like it? Oh, I think we may have skipped a page. I'm very sorry. Oh, no. We got it. It's charming, said Grandma, only it does look a little like the cat's basket. Belinda sighed. It was the cat's basket. She put it back, and the cat got into it. She had the cat bed on her head. I guess the cat sleeps in the kitchen. I must have a new hat, said Belinda, or I'll have nothing to wear on Sunday. I'll look again. Where will she go this time? She looked in the hall closet. That's where we keep maybe some pillows or sheets, definitely coats, other clothes, shoes, toys. Maybe this will do, she said, and she went to show Cousin Ruth. There she goes. What did she find in the closet to wear as a hat? Cousin Ruth was getting ready to go out. She was hunting for something. When she saw Belinda, she said, "What? Belinda, what is on your head?" "It's my new spring hat," said Belinda. "Does it look nice?" It looks like my shopping basket," said Cousin Ruth. "May I borrow it to go shopping?" "Okay," said Belinda, and she took it off and gave it to Cousin Ruth. But what shall I do for a hat? She wondered. She looked on the porch. Here's the porch. That's outside of the house. Oh, how about this? What do you think she found on the porch? Just then, someone came up the steps. She ran to see who it was. It was Daddy! And he had 2 packages, one under each arm. "Hello, Daddy," said Belinda. "Why, it's Belinda," said Daddy. "What is that on your head?" "It's my new spring hat," said Belinda. "How do you like it?" "It's very becoming," said Daddy, "and it's different. There won't be another girl with a hat like that." Belinda smiled from under the hat. You could trust Daddy to say just the right thing. Wait, she's wearing a flower pot. I bet that is heavy on her head. Then she looked at the packages. "What have you got there, Daddy?" she asked. "Oh," said Daddy, "this is a rose bush for Mother. Would you like to help me plant it?" "Of course," said Belinda. "In what?" "Well, in a flower pot, of course," said Daddy. "I bought one specially." "Where is it?" Belinda asked. "In this box," said Daddy, and he gave Belinda the other package. Belinda pulled off the string. She took off the lid. She looked inside. There was tissue paper. "What a funny way to wrap a flower pot," she said. She pulled out the tissue paper, and more tissue paper, and more tissue paper. What's in that box? And there, in the bottom of the box was a flower pot, said Daddy. "Daddy, you're not going to plant a rose bush in that," said Belinda. "You think not?" said Daddy. "Perhaps you're right. What shall we do? It's too late to buy another." "Take my hat," said Belinda. "Sure you don't mind?" said Daddy. "Not a bit," said Belinda. "Well, all right," said Daddy, "if you insist. But you'll have to wear the flower pot." "I'd love to," said Belinda. Look what Daddy calls a flower pot. And on Sunday, she did. Did Belinda get her hat, her spring hat? She sure did. Mommy had said, "Wait," and Daddy was already out shopping for it. Sometimes it is so hard to wait. She was very creative with all of her hats. Do you think that you could run around your house? But you have to ask first and find what works as a hat. I'd like to see some. I'll talk with you later. Bye.